In today's video, I want to show you an overview of using YouTube Music. This is a great beginner's guide and a way that I'm going to show you here the differences between the free plan, the premium plan, how to do things like view music videos, even create or like playlists, add them to your library, as well as if you've got the premium, download music to your device so you can even listen offline. All that and more up next. Hey everyone, my name is Jeff, and on this channel I do tech reviews, tip tutorial videos just like this one. And as I mentioned, today we are taking a look at all things YouTube Music. So if you want to jump to a specific topic, you can use the timestamps down in the video description to go and find exactly what you want to hear. But in the meantime, let's go through all of the different features of YouTube Music. So in order to get YouTube Music, you want to go into your App Store if you're on an iPhone, or your Google Play Store if you are on Android. Go ahead and search for YouTube Music, and then go ahead and download or install that. And you can download and install that right to your device. And then once it's installed, you'll have the option to open it up. So let's go ahead and open YouTube Music. So here we are at YouTube Music. Now, the first time you're using YouTube Music, you're probably going to get a screen that's asking for some of your favorite artists. So you can go ahead and select those. YouTube Music is asking for that because it wants to start customizing the app to give you the music, the artists that you enjoy listening to. And honestly, the more you listen on the YouTube Music app, the more it's going to learn your music interests and keep trying to serve you music, artists, songs, albums that it feels you're going to enjoy so that you're on the app even more. Now, there's two different ways to use YouTube Music. You can use it with the free version, or you can use it with the premium version. We're going to take a look at the differences of those, and you can find more information on this under that area, and you can get to the premium subscription area by going to your account icon, which is in the upper right corner, by tapping on that icon and finding where it says YouTube Music Premium. Now, it may also say something like memberships, but there's an area where it said Get Music Premium on mine, or Premium Subscription. That's what I tapped on, and you can see here that YouTube Music is offering a trial to get a month free. I actually purchased a Google Pixel Watch, and at the time of purchase, they were offering a 3-month free trial of YouTube Music. So I highly encourage you to take advantage of the trial, and then just make sure to cancel shortly before the trial month or months is up so you don't get charged if you are no longer interested in using it. But the advantages to using premium versus free is the biggest one is that you get rid of the ads. So as I scroll down a little bit here on YouTube Music, you'll see here some of the advantages to using premium. So if you're using the free version, you will not be able to use the app, or you won't be able to listen to music from the app if you minimize it, if it's in the background running under other apps, or if your phone or device screen goes into lock mode. The music you're listening to in the app is going to stop. That is with the free version. Now, with the paid version, you'll continue to listen to that music in the background. The premium version is also going to give you ad-free, so you're not going to have those ads that are going to pop up in between songs and stuff. With the premium version, you're going to get ads with the free version, and then you get the offline downloading music capability with the premium version, so that if you are going someplace where you're not going to have internet, you're not going to be able to stream or download anything, ahead of time you can download music to your phone or device using that download and go feature, and then continue to listen to music in the YouTube Music app even when you are not within Wi-Fi or internet range because you've downloaded the music to your device. And I'll talk about more of that, how to do that, coming up in this video. So let's talk about the YouTube Music. Let's go through all the different areas of the app. So right now we are on the home page, and you'll notice at the very bottom of the screen are 3 buttons: Home, Explore, and Library. Those are going to allow you to navigate through the app. And let's start on the home page. So this is YouTube Music. At the very top, under where it says, where it's got the little play button and music, you'll see the words energize, workout, relax. If I take my finger and I actually hold down on the screen on one of those buttons and slide to the left, you'll see even more that pop up. These are all quick shortcut hot buttons that you can tap on, and they're going to bring up music based on that category. So if I tap on energize, that takes us to our energizing energy music area, and you'll see here boosting your energy mixed for you. Here's the Energy Super Mix. It is a playlist of music, of energy music. Same thing, I can swipe to the left here and I'll see all different types of playlists put together of energy music. I can also swipe up, so going further down on the list, and I'll see dance hits. Here's cardio pop, all sorts of different energy music. To get me started, if I see something of interest, I can tap that play button and it's going to go into that particular playlist. So you'll see we tapped on Energize up top. There's Workout, Relax. Tapping on any of those is going to bring up all those different types of music. So I'm going to tap that home button in the lower left, taking us back to the home page. And from this point, let's explore the home page a little bit more. So you'll see here Mixed for You. These are all different playlist mixes based on different music I've listened to. I can tap on any of those icons or slide to the left to see more of them, to see more information about those mixes. If I want to scroll down a little bit more, or swiping up here, it says Start Radio from a Song. So I'm recording this in December, and Christmas songs are definitely on a lot of the playlists. So you'll see there All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey. All sorts of other songs. If I swipe to the left here, that's how you can go through all your different quick picks. And if I tap on one of those, it's going to start playing that song and then play other songs similar to that, which is the YouTube Music Radio format. That's how that works. Underneath that are top songs. So these are top like Billboard songs, most played songs right now in the app. We can swipe through all those to see them. By the way, underneath the titles of each of these songs, not every one of them, but some of them, you're probably going to see that little gray E indicating explicit content or swears in the music. Those are going to be probably inappropriate for younger aged listeners. And if you don't want to be able to listen to those songs in the app, there actually is a way to filter those out, and I'll be going through how to filter out explicit content a little bit later in this video. But let's just keep moving down our homepage here. So we've got top songs, 2000s pop rock hits. These are all different genres and things that YouTube Music is kind of recommending for me. New releases. We can go under that, the hit list, and we can just keep scrolling through this homepage of all sorts of different music, YouTube Music, things that I want to listen to. But we're going to keep moving through the different options of the app. Next button that's in the very bottom is Explore, so that's at the bottom middle, and I'm going to tap on Explore. This allows you to explore more music in the app. You'll see buttons at the top of the app. New releases, charts, moods and genres. If we were to tap on like new releases, this is going to bring up new releases that have just come out. As I scroll down, you'll see albums and singles. You'll see music videos. You can tap on any one of these to just start playing them and exploring. So these are under new releases. If I tap the upper left, you'll see that back arrow button. I'm going to tap that to go back. So that was new releases. You can see top charts, hits, moods, and genres. And as we keep scrolling down this list, kind of similar to what's on the home page, but now a little bit more. You can go to different moods and genres. If you want to chill, feeling good, you can swipe to the left. You can just pick a mood or genre to start listening to. You can see trending songs, new music videos. This is all under the Explore tab. The last button on the lower right is actually going to be your library. Tapping on that library button, this is going to show you any recent activity. So the latest songs or videos that I've listened to or watched. And then underneath that, an area where I can see specifically anything that I've downloaded. So offline music listening. any playlists that I may have liked or created, albums I've liked, songs that I've liked, artists. These are all going to start popping up in your library as you're liking them, and you can go to these different areas to quickly see these different albums or songs to, if you want to bring them up to play them or do whatever you want with them. And then at the bottom there is subscriptions. All these artists, or a lot of these artists, have their own YouTube channels, and they may be linked in the YouTube Music app. And if you subscribe to that artist's YouTube channel, it's also going to pop up then under your subscriptions. And real quick, as we do in all the videos on this channel, we've hidden Tinker. Tinker is our little hidden robot, and he briefly pops up in all the videos on this channel, and he's actually going to be popping up during this video. So if you happen to spot Tinker popping up, be the first person to let me know the timestamp, that is the amount of time into this video that Tinker pops up. Let me know that down in the comments section below. If you are the first person to spot Tinker, we'll put your name on our Tinker Forward Hall of Fame page, as well as give you a shout out in one of my future videos. So let's talk about play controls in YouTube Music. Let's say you tap on a song. Under my quick picks here, there's that music for a sushi restaurant. Let's tap on that, and this is actually going to bring up that particular song, and I'm going to pause it here for a second. But you've got all your different play controls. Now, if I want to minimize this while I'm listening, there's in the upper left corner that down arrow. If I just tap on that, you'll notice it minimizes it, but it would still be playing if I had it playing. I can tap on that little bar that's towards the bottom of the screen to bring it back up. And let's keep moving through all the different stuff. So also at the top of the screen, you'll see song, as well as right next to that is a video tab. So if you've searched for the song, or if you brought the song up, something really convenient about YouTube Music for any of these songs is that you can also tap on video, and it's going to bring up the music video just like that for that particular song. If you've got playlists put together, or if you're listening to playlists and you tap over to that video, it's just going to keep going through all those music videos in that playlist, which to me is awesome because sometimes if you really enjoyed listening to a bunch of songs, you'd have to go and search for those videos. Now it's all in one spot for you. If you decide you want to cast this music to a Bluetooth speaker or maybe a smart speaker you have at home, also in that top right corner is that square with the little like waves going into it. That is your casting button. So if you tap on that, that will allow you to choose any devices that are synced up with your phone or the tablet that you're using, and then you can cast this music to whatever Bluetooth speaker or other device you want to cast this music to. So we can see the thumbnail of the song in the middle of the screen, the title scrolling, the artist, and then you've got some thumbs up, thumbs down on either side of the song title. You want to give it a thumbs up if you really enjoy that song, because then YouTube Music knows you're enjoying it, and it's going to recommend similar songs or similar artists. Underneath that, we've got our play status bar. So as I hit the play button in the middle of the screen, as the song is playing, you'll see the little dot. You can scrub by just holding your finger down on the dot to go anywhere during that song. And then you can pause or play it using that play button in the center of the screen. I can go to the next track or the next song by clicking the arrows on either side of the play button. To skip this song, go to the next song, or repeat it. All the way on the left are those arrows that are kind of squiggly. Those will shuffle songs that are in a particular playlist. All the way on the right are the arrows kind of repeating themselves. That is your repeat function, and that's going to repeat this particular song. If I go ahead and tap on that, it'll repeat it once. If I tap it again, that takes that repeat off. So the other thing that's really convenient about YouTube Music is that at the bottom of the screen, you've got this bar that you can actually pull up, and you can see you've got up next. You can see essentially your cue list of songs that are coming up next, and we'll get into that a little bit more coming up. Or you can tap lyrics, and you can see the lyrics for any song that you're currently listening to. I can scroll through them. So not only can you watch the music videos of these songs, but you can see the lyrics of the songs as well. The last thing to tap on there is related, right next to the word lyrics. And this will give you other songs that are related to the song that you might be listening to at that moment. So you've got all sorts of different options for play controls. You can just, where above those words where that little rectangle is, you can grab that with your finger and then swipe that down to minimize it. And this takes you back to your song play controls. But those are all the main play controls for any music you're listening to with YouTube Music. So we were just talking about all the play controls, and I'm in one of the songs right now. If we swipe up from the bottom of the screen and we go to this up next area, you'll see here under Up Next that I can see all the other songs that are on my current playlist or queue. What's cool is the lines that are at the right of each one of those songs. If you grab those with your finger, you can drag any song to any order you want. So you can order the songs in whatever order you want to listen to them by just rearranging those. And then from this point, if you're listening to a song and it's not in a playlist and you want to add it to a playlist, that's actually very easy to do. I'm going to just take my finger and swipe down on that rectangle above the word lyrics. We're going to swipe this down, taking me back to the main screen for listening to a song. And in the upper right corner, you'll see those three dots. If I tap on those dots, this brings up all sorts of different options for me. I can start radio. So if I tap start radio, that is going to play other songs that are similar, that YouTube Music is just going to suggest for me that are similar to this particular song I'm listening to. I can go to play next. I can also add this song to the queue. And once it's added to the queue, again, you can move it around to any position you want. Since I've liked this song, it's been added to my library, so halfway down this list is remove it from the library. I can just quickly tap that to take it out of my library. There's add to playlist. I can go to the album, go to the artist, as well as share this or report it if I feel that it's violating some sort of term in YouTube Music and it needs to be reported. So I can tap on the icon of the song picture in the background there to minimize that, and this takes me back to that particular song page. Something else of interest, if we go back to those three dots in the upper right, let's say you really like this artist, you can tap on Go To Artist, and there's going to be a whole section here on this particular artist. So from this point, I can just listen to all their songs, and I have shuffle that is highlighted, or I can listen to the radio button. As I scroll down on the artist page, you'll see top songs, albums, singles, even their videos featured on. So if they've done, music with other artists and things, fans might also like. So these are other artists or other affiliations that artist is involved with, and you can actually see down below the about. So we've got about, and it says how many views, and it gives you a little summary of that particular artist. Now scrolling back up to the very top, we'll see here Harry Styles, and then it says subscribe. Now if I tap on subscribe, now I'm subscribed to Harry Styles. Under your library, if you go to subscriptions, you'll now see under library here, if I tap on that subscriptions at the very bottom, I've subscribed to Harry Styles, and that's going to show up. I've also subscribed to like Imagine Dragons. So those are all different artists that you'll be subscribed to. You can easily get to them by going to that area. So one of the coolest things about YouTube Music is you can create playlists of the music that you like to listen to over and over. How do you do that? Creating a playlist is quite simple. At the bottom of the screen on your different buttons, you're going to want to tap on Library. And then under Library, you'll see underneath Downloads, you'll see Playlists. I'm going to tap on Playlists. And from here I can see any songs that I've liked. I can see other playlists, like there's fun stuff, there's the 2022 Jeff's Wake Up. These are different quick playlists I've put together, but to create a new playlist, you want to tap on New Playlist. We're going to tap on that. You can give that playlist a title. So I can go ahead and title it, and then you can make it public if you want. You can also make it unlisted, that, you can share these with other people. You can also make it private. In this case, I'm going to keep it public, and I'm going to go ahead and create. And then from this point, you can start adding music. Now, you can add music to this particular playlist by going to Add a Song, which is in the middle of the screen, and then Add a Song. You can search for whatever you want to search for. So in this instance, if I was going to search for, let's say, an Imagine Dragons song, I could search for that, find something that I want, and then I can use those three dots that are on the right side of the song. So let's say I was going to do Thunder by Imagine Dragons. I could tap those three dots, and then here it'll bring up this menu, and I can add to playlist. That's about halfway down. I'll tap on Add to Playlist. I'll find my latest playlist, which is that December Upbeat Hits. I'm going to tap on that, and then now I've added that to that particular playlist. I can even tap View to view that playlist, and now you'll see that there's that song. So there's many different ways to add to playlists. You also could have created a playlist right from this particular song. If I tap the back button up top, any of these Imagine Dragons songs that are here, if I were to tap on, let's say Bones right underneath it, the three dots on the right side, I can add that to a playlist, and you'll notice here that I can add it to one of my existing playlists, or in the lower right, there's a new playlist button. I can just tap on that. It'll allow me to create a playlist that way. So you just keep adding songs to your playlist until you get it to the way you want. You can easily find your playlists by just tapping your library button in the lower right and going to playlists. And then let's tap on this 2022 Jeff's Wake Up, because I've got like 4 songs in there. Now from this area, we can see this particular playlist I've created. Now there's a couple of different options. Underneath the picture of the thumbnail at the very top, you'll see the down button. That is how you will download music to your device. So if I tap on that download, you'll start seeing it kind of generating. It's showing me it's downloading that music. I also get it saying downloading. And now it's done. All 4 of those songs are now downloaded to my device. I can listen to these offline if I'm not within internet. Next to that is the pencil, and if I tap on that, I can make any edits I want to this playlist. So I can change different items about it. You'll see here the title at the very top. I could edit that. I can edit the privacy on it. I can also drag those 2 lines next to each song on the right to reorder them however I want. When you're done editing your song, you hit the Done button, and that will take you back to your playlist. Next to the play button is going to be this little arrow, and if you tap on that, this brings up share icons. So if you want to copy the link to this playlist, you can send it out on social media, you could text it to somebody, share your playlist on YouTube Music so somebody else can listen to your playlist. So if you want to do other things with this playlist, you can tap on those 3 dots next to that share arrow, and those 3 dots bring up more options for what you can do with your playlist. Like you've got your shuffle play, it'll shuffle any songs in your playlist. Start radio, so in addition to what's in your playlist, it'll play songs that YouTube Music finds that are similar to those songs. You can do things like play next, add to your queue, add to your playlist, or if you want to delete this playlist completely, you can just tap delete playlist. So other apps that I've talked about, such as Spotify, allow you to listen to podcasts. And a question I've gotten is, can you listen to podcasts in YouTube Music? So it's actually a separate app from YouTube Music. It is Google Podcasts that you would have to go to your app store and search for. So in the Google Play Store, you could search for Google Podcasts, and then anything podcast related, you're going to have to use that separate app. Unfortunately, it's not enclosed with YouTube Music, it's not something that is part of the same app. All right, now I want to show you how you can turn off explicit music. So what you would do to turn off explicit music, or I suppose turn it back on if you have it turned off, is essentially go to your account icon in the upper right corner. And then from this point, you're going to want to go down to Settings, which is towards the bottom of the screen. Under Settings, you can tap on General. And then under General, you'll see here Restricted Mode. It says Restricted Mode hides songs and videos that may contain inappropriate content flagged by users and other signals. No filter is 100% accurate, but it should help you avoid most inappropriate content. So you can just turn that on. Once you have restricted mode turned on, when you go back to your home page or any of your playlists that had any of that inappropriate content or the content that has the E's next to them, those should not be shown anymore while you have restricted mode turned on. To bring those back, you can tap that switch again to turn restricted mode off, and then any of that filtered content will show back up. So kind of a unique feature to YouTube Music is the fact that you can use the app to upload your music collection so that you can put your music collection on other devices that are currently logged into that YouTube Music account. So this could be a collection of music that you have on your computer at home, and maybe you want to listen to some of those songs that might not be available as part of the YouTube Music app. That's maybe music that you've downloaded from another source. You can do that by uploading your music to the app, and I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, this is just for the private user. This is not if you are a music artist and you want to get your music listed on YouTube Music. That is not what I'm talking about here. This is just a way to use the app to share your music collection, but you only can really share it to yourself. It won't be, if you do any share links or anything, this music that you upload will not be available to anybody else. Only the person or the devices that you have signed into your specific YouTube Music account. So what you're going to want to do is actually go outside of the YouTube Music app, go into some sort of a browser such as Google Chrome, and then in the address bar up top, you're going to want to go to music.youtube.com and go ahead and sign into the same account that you are currently using the account for of YouTube Music. And that's going to bring up a page similar to what you're seeing here. To upload your own music collection, you're then going to tap on your profile icon in the upper right corner. And then from this point, it's going to bring up all these different menus. And right in the middle there is Upload Music. So you can go ahead and tap on Upload Music. And then from this point, whether you are on your phone or device, you can go find your music. Probably in this instance, it would be under My Files. They have to be in a certain file format. So file formats such as M4A or MP3 are accepted. WAV files and AIFF files are not accepted. So it has to be in a certain format. M4As, MP3s, you'll be just fine. But you can then choose those files and it's going to upload them to your YouTube Music account. Now, if you are on a computer and you log in, they even give you an option there where you can just drop and drag any music files onto the page and it'll start uploading them. It's going to take a little bit, but once the music is uploaded, then you can go back to your YouTube Music app, go ahead and tap on Library, which is in the bottom right corner. Under Library, you can go to Songs. And then under Songs at the top of the screen, you'll see different tabs. So there's YouTube Music. Right next to that is Uploads. You can see there, these are the songs that I have uploaded onto my YouTube Music app. And then from this point, I can play those songs. I can see those songs, and if I tap the dots on the right of any of the songs, I can add them to a queue. I can also add them to a playlist, and I can even download them to my device to listen to them offline. If you want more information on how to upload your music to the YouTube Music app, there is a Google support page that outlines this a little bit more, and I will leave a link to that in my video description that gives you more specific on those file formats and other instructions for uploading your music, as well as the terms for uploading your music using the app. So what are your thoughts on using YouTube Music? Do you like using other apps such as maybe Pandora or Spotify better than YouTube Music? Let me know down in the comments section, as well as why you like using those. And my name is Jeff. I've also done other tutorial videos on this channel for other music apps, such as using Spotify. So if you want more help with different alternatives to using YouTube Music, you can check out those videos. Those will be linked in the description, as well as popping up at the end of this video. My name is Jeff. As always, I appreciate you watching. Be sure to make every day awesome, and I will see you in the next video.